Hey everybody, this is Two Button Crew. I'm Scott.
I'm Simian.
And we are joined by Dana Fay of Dana Fay. How's it going?
I'm doing well. My channel name, which I changed about a month ago to Dana's Game Reviews.
There you go.
I'm a big fan of you guys' show, and it's a pleasure to be on doing a chat with you guys. It really is.
Yeah, we've been wanting to get this together for a long time, so I'm really glad it worked out.
Yeah, same here.
It's all about the community.
So you review games and movies and everything. What are like the last couple of things that you've made?
Well, my most recent review was actually for the original Bayonetta game, which I put out on the 4th of July a couple days back. I'm definitely a small channel, and I'm definitely okay keeping it that way. I sort of like to support small channels, and sometimes they there's more variety. I feel like with you guys, I feel like, since you're not a big channel, I think there's a little more leeway to do different things. So that's sort of what I'm doing on my channel.
Yeah.
Like game reviews, game collections, discussions, but I also I talk about other things entertainment wise, like movies occasionally TV shows, sort of stuff like that. So
I think
I got a couple of different things I'm doing.
I think that is one of the beautiful things about not having to worry about your channel size, is that you do have that freedom to do what you want. Whereas if you are really pushing for the growth or whatever, you're kind of at the mercy of the powers that be, whether that's the algorithm or just what the fad is at that time.
Yeah.
Whereas, with us, we're not necessarily concerned about growth, and obviously you aren't either, and that's definitely not a bad thing, because the people that join you actually want to join you, and they want to be a part of your community. And I think that's something that we learned early on is kind of a big plus.
Definitely.
So you mentioned collections. What are your collections like, or some of your favorite pieces?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say there's much rhyme or reason. I've done collections of just about all the Nintendo consoles I own so far, besides the Switch, just because it's still a relatively new device, and I want to give it a few years before sort of build up a collection. But I've done...
Yeah, there's a sweet spot where it's cheaper when it's not too new or not too old.
Right.
Yeah. I've done NES collection, my my Super Nintendo collection, which is actually might be my most viewed video. I think that's gotten about 3,500 views so far. My N64 collection, which is sort of my pride and joy of sorts, just because that's probably my favorite console. We'll see if the Switch eclipses it. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
But GameCube, for the Wii U, I did more of a homage video to it rather than a collection, just because at the time it was basically fading out, and I was do enough people have or even know enough about the Wii U for me to do a collection video? So it's what's the Wii U? It's is it a thing? Anyway,
it was something that some people skipped, and so homage might be perfect for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing videos on YouTube?
About 2 years. I started right after college. Actually, my very first video was a short film I did in college for a senior project. Since I studied theater in college and have an interest in film, so I wrote a film script and got some friends who were willing to act in it and put it on there. It's my very first video. It's called Deal of Destiny. Basically, it's just sort of a wacky it's sort of like a film within a film sort of scenario. So if you want to check it out, be my guest. It probably won't make a lot of sense, but you might enjoy it. But I've been doing the gaming stuff almost 2 years. Right after I finished college, entering the workforce. Just sort of the grind. I wanted to do something fun, and I feel to me half the fun of video gaming is the community. It's not like playing games is one thing, but sharing that love and passion with others is really, I feel even more important than the thing itself. And that's why I wanted to get into this, because I saw met you guys through Game Over Jesse, I believe, actually, and really just loved the community you guys had going on, just the just the camaraderie of it all, and just wanted to sort of get started in that. And now I'm lucky enough to be chatting with you guys.
Thank you. You're the kind of person we want to attract, a genuine Nintendo fan who leaves thoughtful comments and everything. So
who's still able to, point out a lot of the weird stuff that they do.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They do a lot of weird stuff that any reasonable person would be like, "What?" But I still love them.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I gotta second that about the community, because I do miss playing video games. I haven't played video games as much recently as I have, especially when I was a teenager. But more than that, I miss when we don't have a live stream. Like last week, as of this recording, last week we didn't do a live stream. And I think the week before we didn't do a live stream.
Yeah.
And that it was just like inconsistent. And so I don't just miss doing the live stream, I miss having the comments from the live stream and the uses showing up. Now, you mentioned that the uses, usual people. The uses.
Oh.
The uses. I don't think I knew that term.
I like it.
You mentioned being really into film, and I have two questions for you. First, just briefly, what is your favorite film? Because I really enjoy film. I don't see myself as a huge film critic or anything like that. But what is your favorite film? And then after that, what is your favorite video game film? Because I know, or video game related film at least, because I know that both of those are interesting subjects.
Absolutely. Well, my favorite film, it's a day-by-day thing. I really love the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'd say like all three of the movies sort of count as one movie to me, so I just sort of include that.
They all count as like one day to me, especially if you're watching the extended versions.
The extended editions. That's the only way to do it now, in my opinion. My favorite video game movie, well, I have two answers for that, because in terms of actual quality, I actually thought the new Tomb Raider movie, as far as video game movies are concerned, was fairly solid. I mean, it was a fun, dumb action movie, but it was, overall, I thought, well shot and well acted. As far as, so, me and my brother have, a hobby of watching, really, really bad, horrible movies just for fun and laughing at them.
Nice.
So we have, of course, seen the original Super Mario Brothers movie that was released in the early 90s. The one where the Goombas are dinosaurs and stuff. And it has Bob Hoskins, Luigi Zammo. Just so stupid, but it's good for a few chuckles. If you're in the right mood, of course.
Yeah.
So
it's not one that I've seen yet.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to laugh at with your friend?
To laugh at.
Brother? Yeah.
You have to be in the right state of mind, I feel like. The right mood.
Okay,
but...
we can reach that state of mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so to round things out, I know you have some thoughts on E3 and how Nintendo did or didn't do this year. So, as a Nintendo fan, what do you think? Is it making you more excited for the Switch, or how's it leaving you feeling?
Yeah, well, I did a video of that not too long ago, which anybody watching this is free to check on my channel.
What's it called?
I think I'm basically Dana's thoughts on E3 2018.
Perfect.
Pretty generic title. I thought that it was a mediocre E3. I am a big Smash Bros. Fan, and I really enjoyed seeing what the new Smash game had to offer, but I would have liked to seen a little bit more of, just because I feel like we've sort of... the last E3 last year I thought was really solid.
Yep.
We had a lot of new stuff, like Mario Odyssey, but this one, it just felt lacking, and that's really all I have to say. Hopefully there'll be more new, exciting stuff in the future, but...
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, it's been awesome chatting, and we hope to do this more often and get to hear from you more.
Absolutely.
So, best of luck to you on your channel, and thank you for your help with ours as well.
Thank you for having me on your show. It's been a great pleasure. Look forward to watching your stuff more.
Absolutely.
All right,
See you,
thanks.
Dana.
See ya.
Take care.
Dana.